He's been compared to Tony Romo, Joe Rogan. Some say he's the best commentator in the game.
Welcome to the weekly Breeze.
All right, Chatterinos. Be Easy says that Hitman and Shock have the, quote, wildest shit. So, let's take a look at that. Bert. Archer. Speed 6.1, 56 Agi, 62 Dex. Explosion Menacing Giant Slayer. That's pretty frightening. Priest. Last Stand Leadership. 1052 health, 320 mana, speed 64 or 6.4%, 37 agi, and then his warrior with the hat on. 1211, 118. Stun, toxic Last Stand. Oh yeah, and Fex too. And like casually mentioned in chat that I got a buy in round 1 right into Fex. Luckily for Fex. Thank you for calling out that I'm quiet. I think my thing did that thing again. It totally did. All right, let me look at my levels now. Yeah, that looks better. I hate you keep doing that, dude. Computer. Regardless. Let's check out Fex's team since that's what I get to play. Yeah, spectators, you know what to do here. Archer. 907, 82 dexterity every time. That gets me 41 agi. That's just like, fuck me, right? You banging Cedar Slumber. You banging Cedar Slumber. Second Life, Stun, Exhaust, Giant Slayer. I've seen this one. And it's got the Elgrins. Just block city, bitch. Alright. God, and 52 agi on the warrior. Kill me now, chat. Just kill me now. 1176, 49 agi. All right. Double leadership. Yeah, that's pretty frightening, chat. My team, let's start off with the knight. Most impressive of the bunch. I've got the Borg here. I've got nothing special. I don't even have 1200 health. But he's dark summoned. So I could use him here. I actually have a better regular summon knight, believe it or not. Not saying he's much better, but it is better. I started in the middle, that's right. Alright, so Archer now. I got 881 health, 195 mana, 69 dex, 42 agi, and I got Last Stand on him. So I got one blue thing. And I got Last Stand on my priest as well. And she's got 56 agi. So I don't know. It's not like he totally just outfucks me in agi, but my knight sure is. I'll tell you that. 32. So we're going to see, I guess, that change, huh? Whether it makes a difference, right? Yeah, sounds like it. 30 minutes till I play. We got 6 minutes till the first round of games. Who was the other person Be Easy said was wild? Shock. I got to look at that. Let's look at Shock Velo. Oh, is he using this crazy thing? Oh, dude, he's using the Rags of the Nameless on his Archer. I saw him do this. I was so tempted to do it. I wonder if he's running Small Stone with the buff, you know? That would be so sick. So the cool thing about this for archers is the critical hits gain 15% lifesteal, and you increase your crit chance by 6% with these. That's so beautiful. Wow. Still gives 2% evasion. It is a little less physical defense than the Feather Duster, though. So you are giving up a little defense, but Shock over here saying, my Archer's got 933 health, 194 mana. I can keep him alive. Oh, it's a double Archer comp too, so I'm going to kill you faster, so it doesn't even matter, is probably what he's saying, actually. I hit the wrong thing there. Double Giant Slayer too. Greater Mightstone, 51 strength. He's put it this. I wonder if he puts this one in front with the changes to strength. Wow, that's probably maxed on attack for the Gorbo, or close to it, if not, which is kind of wild. Kind of freaking wild, chat. Jed Syndicate is playing the ever elusive opponent TBD. Can never figure out who that is. If you know who his Discord handle, let me know. Let me know. GoldenEye and Mega bide into each other, I should say. Karmas is playing Bert. Velo is playing Nick. But then Bert and Velo, even if both of them win their round 1, they're against each other, you know, in round 2. So they can't both advance to the semifinals. Max Guerin and Brian the Lion. I don't know. I probably watch both of these games. I like Max Guerin and Brian the Lion, but seems to be an expressed crowd interest in the Bert Velo setups. I muted myself for a second there to eat a candy. Don't tell my wife. But yeah, I got my energy drink. We are ready to go, chat. And I got 30 minutes for the energy drink to kick in, so I have a chance against Fex, baby. And oh, if you didn't see my patch notes first impressions, you should go check them out. There was a pretty big patch today that occurred. Lots of changes throughout the game. Really cool, impactful changes, in my opinion, to the knight. Yeah. So we'll see what happens here. Seer got a very impactful change. With the Osmotic Ward. That's kind of a crazy one, chat, if you haven't checked that one out. Sir Worm asks what candy. I'm gonna have to plead the fifth. No, she knows about this candy. It's Cadbury mini eggs, seasonal Easter product out of the Hershey's company, formerly owned by Nestle, and it's wonderful, but loud, as you can see. So thus the muting. Okay, so I have my second screen pulled up for Nick and Shock. And then first screen primary here will in fact be Hitman and Karmas. And I'm going to hide you, chat. Bye-bye. It's been fun hanging out. You're no longer on screen, though. Okay. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I don't know what a second is. Clearly. It's probably why I get shot clocked so often, eh, chat? That was good. You have to admit it. Alright, so on the left we have Hitman Bird, on the right we have 91 Karmas, and in the corner on the left we have Nick, on the right we have Shock Velo. Bert with the first turn with his crazy fast archer that was called out. So let me remind myself here, Hunter's Mark he leads with. He's got 56 agility, and wait, does he also have speed pants? And speed pants. So getting like a 3 to 2 turn ratio, it looks like, over the other heroes from Karmas. Even with all of that, that's like a lot of effort put into speed. Did you see Shock? I think he just went for a Hunter's Mark against the Artificer team, which no chance of those Hunter's Marks to apply if that it was what he did. Yeah, it was. Here in the main screen, Karmas has started channeling Barrage. I was hoping so, baby. Let's see how he does it. Does he also have... He's got the small stone. I'd love to see some of that buff come into play. Burt goes for the stun, and it misses. Big trait use. Totally nullified by that excellent, what I'm sure is Shroud for Karmas. How do we see Burt respond? Chat. Interception out of Karmas. He's protecting the archer. Burt's archer is up again. Interestingly, he picked up the piercing arrow. Dead aim, but no twin arrows. So precision strike, piercing, dead aim, and hunter's mark. Really interesting build out of Burt there. A lot of damage onto the warrior. Breaking the barrier, doing 403 on top of it. Spreading a little bit to the archer as well. Burt drops some bacon onto his warrior. When Karmas drops the divine barrier, precision strike now comes in, breaks the barrier and does a little bit of damage. Split between the archer and the knight, not breaking through the knight's barrier. Now Burt's warrior is up. Has this... Oh, this is the first time I'm seeing the Call of the Colosseum from the, player one perspective. Pretty lit looking icon, guys. Man, it's probably a little distracting while you play, honestly. You might not want to use it, Burt. You can send it to me for safekeeping anytime you want. Just letting you know. Karmas. What does he do with his knight? I'm actually running this exact same comp Karmas is running. This is good. Not the same build, though. Does use, what was that, Iron Shield, the tier 5 ability, increasing the knight's physical defense by almost 50% for 40 ticks. Karmas drops the critical aim. It's blocked by the barrier, but it looked like it did big damage. Yeah, it was a critical strike that was absorbed 183 by the barrier. Nice damage. Now is he going to go into the piercing small stone combination? Let's see, chat. Can't drop Barrage for another turn. And so that means he can't use it while critical strike is still active. In the corner, Shock has made good progress taking down Nick's Berserker, but Nick might be able to keep him alive here. Big damage with that Rapid Onslaught. Did miss one on the Seer that Shock has up front. Very aggressive, fast comp there out of Shock with the Seer double archer. We see Burt channeling once again the Precision Strike. Hunter's Mark ticking down against 91 Karma's Knight for the last time. Ooh. This Berserker for Nick is almost down, folks, in the corner. Ooh, Karma's went for the challenge, and it didn't land. It was on the archer. Did get the Intimidate, but not the taunt effect. So, I mean, that's still good, though. Decreasing the damage done by 10% on this large channeled up ability. Burt using an early mana vial here. Getting his priest back from... Like, it was like pretty perfectly timed. I don't know if he... Yeah, no over hit fill. 3 short. Perfectly calculated. Burt uses TI-89 there. Karmas uses the Cleansing Gift on the Knight, healing it back up. His team looking healthy. Let's see what the Precision Strike does. Splits damage well, no stun. So Karma is now able to begin setting up whatever he wanted to use his critical aim for. In the top, though, I do see... Oh, Nick, he kept his Berserker alive and just got a big Rejuvenation Stone off on him, bringing him back up above 75% health. Very nicely done. Meanwhile, Burt, Beacon on the Priest. 2 of his heroes got the healing overtime effect. A difficult, tall order to overcome. Karmas goes for the basic attack, keeping up his mana on the Knight, I'm sure. Wise decision, in my opinion. We got 6 minutes 40 seconds till sudden death. Alright, Karmas, what does he do with his priest here? Cleansing Gift brings his archer to full. Rapid Onslaught. Big damage there. No interception, so the cleave just kind of went straight through because the interception wasn't up. Oh, and the Small Stone double crit. Whoa, for like total of 900 damage. Oh, and did he get the bleed? It looks like he got the bleed on the priest. Wow, wow, wow. 926 damage across the priest and the archer there. Big, fat crits off of that critical aim. Burt uses the Divine Barrier in response. Karma says Rapid Shot. I mean, he might go for that next. I don't know. Or he goes for a Barrage next. That's kind of what I think Karma's might do. I don't know, though. It's hard to say. Hard to say. Maybe he just sets up another Small Stone combo. The corner game. Shock just used a mana potion. It's the first one I've seen him use. And looks like Nick has used one as well. A potion of some kind. Probably a health vial on his Berserker earlier. Burt's Warrior. Do we see it? Call of the Coliseum! Yeah, Burt's team's all horned up, baby. Look at them. They got that horn of just the Coliseum's greatest champions, driving them, inspiring them to new heights with 25% lifesteal, 10% haste, 5% critical strike chance increase, and a 15% chance to self-recover increase at the start of each turn. Remove one of those debuffs. That's what the recovery chance is. Wild when your team gets horned up. They do crazy things. Uh-oh, Nick in the corner running out of time on the shot clock. Uses a health vial on the Berserker. Tough decision. Now he's down to his last vial for mana or health that he can use. Burt, his priest, doesn't have any attacks aside from the critical strike. Karmas is channeling the barrage as predicted. He uses the Holy Circle. Burt uses the Holy Circle, which now, chat, recall, pushes you back 500 initiative when you use it. Similar to Whirlwind, how it pushes you back 600 initiative. Man, Shock and Nick are actually pretty tight. That Berserker is staying alive. He does have a poison on him. Dead aim. Doing really strong split damage, but Karma's doing a really good job of preventing Burt from getting really a focus effort here. Now the barrage comes in, spreads the damage pretty evenly, but you know, that priest and the archer are still looking, you know, I don't know, a crit? Something could happen. It's kind of hard to get the finish with this set. Oh, and that was a weird little, he had very little time there for that turn. Karmas uses the Divine Barrier, gets it off, but he does take an atrophy. Fortunately, just his first one. Twin arrows coming out of Velo. Could see big damage from him. Whirlwind from Burt. Ooh, breaks the shields. Does look like it gets the slow onto the archer and the knight. And with the haste from the Call of the Coliseum, mitigating his own slow. What a good play. Good damage. Now the precision strike out of Burt. Targeting... Oh, I think that's Karma's archer. Yes, it is. Interception will still be up for it. But, you know, landing one of those stuns, always super impactful. Cleansing Gift from Burt, healing up the warrior. We now see the precision strike go out. No stun once again, 140 damage. Archer does have one effect of Holy Beacon on him. And Karma's here using his own Holy Circle. And you see there his priest pushed back quite a bit. Two tight games here, as we are now just above 2 minutes left until sudden death when the tomatoes start to drop. Piercing shot from Karmas. 226. He doesn't get his own stun, but that priest, 486 health, taking a beating. Could see it drop another beacon. Mana vial from Karma's knight to his priest. I mean, in the corner, we see Nick Seer still doing well with mana consumption. He's had to use 2 health vials so far, and the Seer is still sitting above 50%. So, despite those mana changes, maybe they were not as brutal as I had thought on first read. He seems to be playing it well. Does have 364 MP on that Seer, which is God tier. That is whatever is above S tier. That's awesome. Wow. Wow. Like, Nick, honestly, that's awesome. That's insane. Karma's knight is getting chunked, and the interception is going to fall off soon. Uses the mana vial from the knight to his archer. What does he set up now? Does he go for the small stone combo? Oh, he just raw small stoned the priest. Triggering last stand, critting it for 540 damage. The raw small stone. Wow. And last stand now triggered for the priest. Vulnerable to a kill if there's any follow-up. Once, you know, the last stand expires would be the most threatening time, of course. Has a little bit of protection, 40%. Reduced damage, physical and magical, until this little purple mark that you can, yeah, you can just barely see right there. Did Shock? No, Shock didn't run the small stone like I thought he would with the rags. Looks like he wants the daze though on the rapids is why he's using it, or maybe just for more damage in general that you get from crits. Either way though, like I like the idea of using the rags with an archer a lot. Piercing arrow out of Bert. Ooh. Gets a bleed onto the knight. Misses the archer. Bert's warrior now up. Call of the Colosseum about to expire. His great champion's assault. Rapid onslaught though. Doing good damage. At least one miss on the archer. That cleave proving effective as we now enter the sudden death phase of the match. Tomatoes starting to drop in both games. Bert's priest has the next turn. Ooh, goes for the hit with the forever vigilant. Sadly didn't land the daze. That would have been nice, getting him turns before the priest. Priest getting a heal over time effect in. Uses the holy beacon onto itself for 230. Now Karma's. It's his archer's turn. Running low on mana. Uses the barrage. Sudden death hitting once again. It's now Karma's priest. Can get that knight up with a turn here by the priest. Do we see him use the holy circle or the holy beacon? That's kind of what I'm wondering. Meanwhile, in the corner, it looks like Nick's Berserker is low, about to fall potentially. And I don't know what the status of second lives are on these teams, chat. I can't recall that actually. None there. Okay, one more last stand on Bert's warrior. I can't readily see what Karmas has got going on. Rapid assault. I know, DFK Elite, I just saw you call me out for that one. Barrage gets the kill on the priest. Oh my god, wait, we gotta check that out, chat. Oh my god. Wow. Barrage getting that kill. Whirlwind responding though, almost knocking out two of Karma's heroes. Oh my god. What is happening right now? The archer might be able to do something. Karmas uses the mana vial on his priest. Sudden death ticks. Not quite enough to kill Karma's archer, but this archer probably can eat with a basic attack. Only 38 HP remaining for him. Karmas has 1 second life on the priest. Thank you, Elite. You're the man. And he dies. All right, but can Karmas figure out, I don't know, something here? Oh, it's tough. I feel like with sudden death, it makes all of the calculations harder because he could get, oh, brilliant move. Speed gives him more time to kill for the sudden death. He's probably going to use I would think a beacon on the knight is what he uses here. Keep it alive through the next sudden death and Bert's next turn, and then it's the knight's turn. He gets 2 stacks of the beacon healing. And at this point, you just want to keep yourself alive. There it is, 272. Now has 2 stacks. We see the sudden death proc. Well, but the archer basic attack probably can't finish him. He could start channeling the explosion, but the Karmas has these 2 turns here. And likely still will, even with the initiative given back. Meanwhile, in the corner, I lost track of it. Shock Velo has taken a dominant lead. Okay. Archer damage comes in. No sudden death. We see the heal over times for a good bit. Bert's warrior. A huge obstacle here. That health bar, massive, 841. Karmas uses Iron Skin on the knight, which now gives initiative. He got another jump here. Wow, really well played. I don't know if that was intentional, but I'm going to assume it was, because everything these guys do is intentional, obviously. Cleansing Gift now Karmas uses, going mana conservation mode. And also, since he already has 2 stacks of the heal, gets another 2 of them there because of that jump turn as that sudden death happens. Karma's playing really nicely here into the sudden death, in my opinion. Bert will have 2 turns in a row after the knight goes. Oh, but he uses the speed, so Bert won't have 2 turns in a row. As Bert's archer takes the bleed damage. Uses a health vial though. Didn't know Bert had those left. Nice, I wasn't paying close enough attention. Oh, huge days there. Nice play. Sudden death hitting. Wow. Both teams very low. The warrior now up, and then Karma's priest is immediately after. Death mark onto the priest. Doesn't get the sudden death proc at that moment. Probably see a holy circle here, maybe? I don't know, maybe the beacon onto the knight. I don't know. Circle it is. Has enough still for a cleansing gift if it gets to the priest's turn again. Loses the effect of the speed there. Sudden death hits though. Takes out this archer for Bert. Now Karma's knight's up. He gets his heal over time effect. Bert's knight. Last stand is already triggered for him from that sudden death. Basic attack does 46. And now Bert, if he waits it out for sudden death, he loses, I think. And if he doesn't, Karmas can heal. I think this is checkmate, folks. Yep, and Karmas does the basic attack. And sudden death then comes in. And Karma's knight is still alive, and the priest had the sudden death, would have been alive anyway. As Bert's warrior, fell. Really well played by Karmas. Awesome. Inspirational play there. So now Karmas will be playing Shock Velo. Golden Eye is playing Mega, as we said before. It looks like I'm still playing Fex. I was hoping somehow that might change. That I might have a different opponent. And just a heads up, chat, like last time, I'm not going to throw the picture-in-picture while I'm playing this time. Oh, I forgot to switch my picture for the border. Sorry about that, chat. You gotta let me know these things. Oh my goodness. There we go. See how easy that is? Boom. Really well played though, Karmas. That was awesome. That was awesome. Yeah, that barrage blew my nuts. That was awesome. Anyway, Streamlabs says I have 126 viewers. That seems a bit big compared to normal. I don't know if I believe it. But if I do have that many, welcome. It's good to have you here. Alright. Well, how much time we got left till game time? 7:25. We got 5 minutes remaining. Oh, it missed. Okay. My bad, Archer. Or my bad, Karmas. My bad there. I thought you were just that much of a fucking G that you just went for it raw and hit it. You know? That's what I thought. Ugh. Okay. Chat, yeah. Yep. Chat. Yeah. All right. So, what am I up against again? Double leadership on this one. 1176 HP. 1108 HP on the warrior. 907 on this dude. Okay. And, yeah, dude. Screw your block chance, man. This dude has second life. But, like, he's not who I want to attack first, I think, anyway. I mean, he's gonna screw me up, probably. But I want to first attack someone else. The archer, probably. We'll see, though, how it goes. I wonder how he built him. You know? Anyway. 2 minutes and a half seconds, dude. I gotta play the Sharky song. I think this is what I gotta do, chat. I'll be right back.
The legends of the Underdome. The secret fiends down below. There is only one who is worthy of the ultimate prize. His fins are the size of a mountain. His eyes are as black as the night. He drinks from the sanguine fountain, a charging disaster of light. He will drink from the spoils of battle. God of the arena, welcoming every challenge from both arcane wizards to steel. Only in the heat of battle does his cold heart begin to feel. It feels he has dined on the mightiest beast, so God of the arena. Spilling blood with his huge coral axe. God of the arena. Yeah!
The three of you are wild. Whoever the three of you are, voting on me. 4? You're wild. Alright. He has enough to protect the weakest archer, as suspected. Okay. So I went aggressive, chat. I wanted to try this debuff priest build. Of course, I get paired into like the king of aggression, and then I have this knight, so I don't know. I like kind of like half-assed the aggression too, because I was scared. You know what I'm saying? I hope you like the mushroom Vizzy setup though. Super fresh, elegant, and clean. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, what is his archer builds? Alright, yeah, dude, nice. Okay, so he has double twin arrows. Cool, okay. What's he channeling? Dead aim on my knight, yeah, sweet. Color me shocked and awed. It's a brilliant play, sir. Super fresh and clean. Thank you, DFK Elite. Precision strike onto Woomrob. Really trying to mess up Woomrob here. I don't appreciate it. I don't. It is not something about which I am appreciative. Warrior does have the taunt. Nice. Oh, and he stuns Woom. Wow. I was gonna use Iron Skin, but now I can't do that. Wow. What a mean guy. But I stunned his archer out. Haha. That's turnabout is fair play, as I say in DFK. Dare I chat? Shit, I've already taken an amnesia, an atrophy. I thought about it too much. I was really tempted to attack there, but I went for the heal instead. Taunt, yep. I was gonna freaking put Royal Guard up too. That's the worst part. I attacked the warrior. Okay, he has like the more full channel on that guy. He's probably gonna go twin arrows, maybe? Heal. Ah, fair. Rapid probably out of this guy, I would think. There it is. Oh. But turnabout is, of course, fair play. Right? We've said that once already this stream. Sweet. Yeah. Alright. I'm gonna use a health potion. I do get a little leapfrog, but not much of one. Still, though, I think it's helpful. Enough out. Nice. Yep. Respect that. I am going to drop this on my priest. He's pretty low, given that he has the combo up. And I don't have interception up until after both of his archers go. Chat. Health vial. Okay. I think I've used 2 or just 1. I don't even remember how many I've used. Can't look. It's not my turn. Precision strike. He's channeling Woomrob again. I'm going to drop another precision strike. Using the Royal Guard there, getting my physical defense up by 50%. Also, this would have redirected. That was literally what I was going to cast the turn before his warrior cast taunt. That stun was so good early. It was like, oh, he totally just ruined my entire tempo early on. And I've been in recovery mode basically since, you know? Exhaust. Lands on the knight. Or maybe it was targeted at the priest. I don't know. Thank goodness for Royal Guard, if so. Oh, it's so cool that Nuff is now a status effect up here with the, what's the word I'm looking for? Being tick-based. Alright, so I land 534 health remaining on that dude in the back. Heal over time. I'm casting speed here. I'm exhausted, so just passing turn with the knight there. See if I can hit this. Missed. Yeah, I was going for the debuff. Glad strike, block, big block. Way to go, Womb Rob. Dead aim. Big block. Way to go, Womb Rob. You're killing it right now, dude. You are just absolutely shredding the gnar. No, I know. I have a better thing to do. Mana potion to the priest now is way smarter. I get a little leap over the warrior here. So I have 5 stone remaining now. Rapid shot. Nice. Okay, no crits. I'm going to respond with my own. I do have the precision strike accuracy buff. Cool. 255. It could happen, chat. Got the kill. Hit but no daze. 429 health left. Got the bleed with the sword. That's nice. My heart is literally racing right now, chat. That got me going. 3.5 minutes till sudden death. Rapid onslaught does big damage. He's got the repeating shot. He could kill my knight right here. I still do have my royal guard up, but still he could do 339 damage to it, I bet. 340. Literally one overkill, chat. Oh, that's so gnarly. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Okay. I'm doing Prayer of Might on my archer. I have the combo up, chat. Before he can cast enough. I'm taking that guy out. Fuck yeah, chat. Now it's just you and your warrior. And my exhausted archer. Mana Vial. Sudden death in 2.5 minutes. I'm gonna use Blinding Winds. I got the blind. He self-cleanses the blind, chat. He is immediately self-cleanses the blind. Oh, taunt doesn't land. Okay. Knowing that it didn't land, I can be a little bit more flexible here. Use the Holy Light. Oh, he's unstoppable. I'm so dumb because of the taunts. Right. Oh, stupid me. It's alright, chat. It's alright. Mana Vial to the priest on my archer's exhausted turn. Minute and a half to sudden death. I know Fex has used at least 2 potions. Vials, I should say. Toughness potion. So, 70 ticks, 20% resistance to physical damage. I do respect that. I'm going to go with the critical aim. Yeah, he blocks it. I do have the Holy Wrath combo available now. 439 crit. Physical damage from the toughness potion does not block that. So that, and that crit, very nice, of course. Now I use a beacon on the priest. Stabilize. I've used critical aim with the archer. Rapid shot now. Warrior has second life. Remember that, chat. Sudden death in 40 seconds. Rapid onslaught on the priest. Big damage. So I'm killing him right now with this, and then hopefully he gets up, and then my second life. Oh, I interrupted the precision strike. Oh, I thought I could just set it up like that, but apparently not. Chat, apparently not. Sudden death now ticks. Oh, I don't know what just happened there. The time bar got messed. Oh, Tad, I think, just conceded. Wow, chat. That's unbelievable. My 4 supporters. It's got to be like the first time you've taken it on and won. Good game, Fex. I'm a bit in shock right now. I'm not going to lie to you, chat. I'm a bit in shock right now. I fully expected to be advertising the beauty of the daily skirmish consolation. And also, how pissed is everyone in... Yeah, it still had the combo, but I think that's just a visual bug. Elite, I'm pretty sure that's just a visual bug. I think we talked about that in the alpha. Wait, what? Tournament canceled? No, daily skirmish. Good. So I'm up against Max Garen, I guess. And then, I don't know how these games are going. Should I try to check in on them? I got, what, 12 minutes left till my game. One of these might still be going. See how Karma's is doing. Chat, I'm a bit in shock right now. I'm not even lying. Or exaggerating at all. Alright, let's see if this catch up. Things are happening. So the sudden death rave party is always pretty hilarious when you join a game late like this. Ooh, okay. Alright, looks like we caught up, maybe. Shock uses a poison blade. It gets Karma's Knight with the poison. Karma still has some mana here. Uses the cleansing gift. Immediately removes the poison. Nicely done. I have no idea what the potion situation is like, chat. Chat, I shit you not, I am in shock right now. I am in shock velo, if you will. Warrior, archer, priest. Okay. Okay. Sorry, I'm looking at Max Garen's comp. Double Giant Slayer, archer. Okay. Okay. Okay, chat. Now I'm looking at the game. Shock's middle, archer's low. Uses that mana vial on it. Oh, man. Karma's is out of stone. It looks like he's pretty much onto his last bit of mana here. And Shock just used that mana vial on his archer. Maybe he has another one that he can use on his priest as well. I don't know. I'm just kind of speculating there. Wow, that sudden death damage is big, though. Oh, ooh. Oh, and now after that, Shock has 3 turns in a row. Ooh, but that damage was going on to the knight. Was huge. That damage was huge, for the record. That sharpshooter still hitting hard. Mana vial, yeah, I called it. Shock still had a mana vial for the priest. And now that it's his priest's turn, what's he done? Uses the heal on the rear archer. Ooh, Karma's almost taken down Shock's archer, and the sudden death will finish it, but likely Karma's middle archer too, and it does. And and Shock had a second life. I forget just how many. He has double second life on that hero. Quite hot, you could say. Okay. Oof. Yeah, Karma's Knight looks like it's ready to fall here, unfortunately. Even to an exhausted basic attack maybe, but if not, the Priest basic could probably finish it off, or a sudden death. Priest could probably just heal. Oh, man. Shock's heroes all standing low, but the Priest, now up, has the Holy Circle, not an Amnesia. Or he could just drop one heal onto one of them. Oh yeah, nice. Double crit. Beautiful. And they got Unstoppable from the reworked passive. Super nice, but it doesn't look like it cleansed that poison. So no purification. Wonder if it'll fall off after its next stack when it tries to refresh. Let's keep an eye out for that, chat. Karma's uses speed. Doesn't get a jump. Sudden death triggers. And we will not get to see... Oh, no, he had second life too. Okay, but the speed fell off, unfortunately. Because of dying, all of your debuffs and buffs fall off. $210 damage. Now onto that Priest. And Shock looks to have this one in the satchel with that kill. Well played, Shockvelo. Back to registry. Alright. So yeah, chat, I am up in 5.5 minutes. 6 minutes. Against Max Garen. Max is running Warrior. With a lot of health, a lot of strength. Slow though. With leadership. Or sorry, with explosion is what I meant to call out. And menacing. Pretty good combo. Archer. He's got Scally's eyes on both of these, by the way. Archer with double Giant Slayer. 57 dex, 37 agi. 771 health. Probably see him using Nuff on the Warrior, protecting that Archer, I imagine. And in the back, he has a Priest. Rocking the second-hand Speed Pants. With 49 agi, Stun, Exhaust, Toxic, and Duelist. Pretty sweet. Let's get it, folks. All right. I guess I'll play the PvP anthem since I have that set up for the, overlay effect, and we can watch the countdown still for a couple minutes here. Chat, I will be right back. Going to take a breather and play you some music.
The war song is drumming, the game is now becoming. Oh, the enemy is cunning, each player's mind is running, their precision strikes are stunning. Oh, I just wanna fight, bring your warriors or knights. My attacks give us see the light, cause my arrows fill the skies. My arrows fill the skies. My arrows fill the skies. My arrows fill the skies, and they bring your demise.
you. Don't you wanna battle? All my enemies I run through, bringing slaughter to the cattle. Oh, DeFi Kingdoms, yeah, I just wanna battle. All my enemies I run through, bringing slaughter to the cattle. Oh, the PvP is gonna be so fucking epic. Trades better slap.
Oh, the tricky one, everyone. I think he's at a fruit on, go picking up a fruit on.
The very end is my favorite part, just because of the text on screen. Beave losing his shit. Karmas, appreciate you. Yeah. Still 2 minutes. Spectators, 5-2, favoring Max over me. Can't really hate on the call. I have a very unimpressive knight up front. Like, it's not impressive. 5-3 now. Hey, nice. Someone's voting on me. Someone really wants this 15 jewel. They're making the smart money play. Chat. They're making the smart money play. Twitter always trying to get me to boost visibility on my posts. It's just like, be quiet. You know? Shut up, Twitter. Appreciate anyone watching from Twitter, though. Tuning in live. Hope you're all having a good time. And, of course, I don't see much chat activity on Twitter, but if you're so inclined, there is some on YouTube. So I just wanted to call that out for anyone potentially chat-minded. But otherwise, or you could say something on Twitter chat. I am trying to, like, look. But I never see anything over there, so I wonder. I wonder sometimes if they're just fake numbers that Twitter's showing me. You know? Regardless, 50 seconds until the start of this game. Get your influence votes in. Mega versus Shock Velo. Mega rocking an Odango. Wow. Wow. It's like, oh, it's gorgeous. I like that, you know, Max Garen appreciates the axolotl skin, uses it in its full glory. This backpacking axolotl, quite impressive. Gosh, 57. I mean, he's got good heroes. But I got good heroes too, chat. I just made this one. I'm very happy. I do have the boar mask on it, and it's not just any. It's a 17%. It's quite a good boar mask. Yeah, I do like it. Goes well with the 69 dexterity, if you know what I'm saying. Alright. Ooh, yeah, he does, of course, have the opening turn. I thought he would. That priest is super insane. Warrior does indeed have enough. He's running the same build I am, but with... he has 49 luck on that guy, and he has barrage. That could get tricky. His priest is like full healing out. You see that I'm running more of an attack priest, right? That's my whole shtick here. Divine Barrier he opens up with, okay. So I can't really use the Holy Light at this point. I'm going to pass turn. Precision Strike at the priest. If he wants to move positions with his turns, he can do that, you know? I'm going to attack the guy who he can't protect with Nuff, since they're both squishy clothies in the end. What's he channeling at who? Barrage channeling at no one. I can't break the barrier. So I'll just cast Interception, so if it does one-shot Merc my priest, it won't. I might screw my knight over, but we'll see. It's kind of it's a calculated risk, chat, but I am bad at math. And then I will use a smoke bomb. Why not? I have nothing to heal. There's the nuff. Use it even though it's all look, see so much damage. Oh. But that's alright. If anyone's gonna take the damage, I'm like the knight's who you want it to be on, frankly. Ooh, went for the interrupt days. I respect it. Precision strike. I got the stun, chat. That's pretty nice. I will use that attack. Got the debuff. All right. I'm just going to basic attack this barrier. I don't think I have many better options. Ah, DFK Elite calling out the double Giant Slayer was probably why it did so much damage to my knight, despite seeing so many misses appear. Yeah, that makes sense. Rapid shot now coming out. Almost hitting my archer in the back. He's set up for the repeating shot, of course. Warrior has enough, but can use Whirlwind. Okay, use Whirlwind. Okay. So I am going to use a health vial on my knight. Because he's set up here for the rapid, or the repeating shot, right? That's the whole idea. I'm going to use the Holy Beacon on my archer, who now gets another turn in with the healing over time. And the knight got more from the vial than the archer would have gotten. And now I will use my own repeating shot. Or rapid shot, I meant to say. His priest is up. Beacons itself. Huh. Oh, I didn't break the barrier because of the nuff. Oh, no, I only broke the barrier because of the nuff. Daze didn't apply because I didn't do any physical damage. Okay. I was trying to see if I could daze to interrupt the repeating shot combo, you know? He cast it on the priest. You probably see a rapid onslaught now here. He did just cast repeating shot, so his archer is exhausted. He uses exhaust. Thank God it doesn't hit. That would have just been awful. I'm going to cast speed. Clear the cooldown on my Holy Beacon. I'm going to cast Precision Strike at the Seer. Or Priest, sorry. Holy Beacon. On my priest. That may have been a bad choice. Good damage, not enough. Slow is expiring everywhere from the whirlwind. He uses the barrier. Warrior's up. Has rapid onslaught probably ready to go. Might freak up my knight here. Oh, critical aim. Okay. Crits hit too. What a meanie. Mm-hmm. Casting Iron Skin. Beacon again on the priest. Okay. I have the precision strike buff for 2 turns. I'm gonna just cast the rapid, let it play out. Maybe I bust up the barriers. Oh, wow, missed one. Did bust up barrier and do some damage to the warrior, but not very much. Getting a stack of beacon on my knight. He has 2 turns, then it's my knight's turn. Rapid shot. Spread. I refresh the interception. He blocks it, moves forward a little bit. Rude. Whirlwind. Big blocks. Oh, nice. Self-cleanse. Beautiful. Beautifully done, priest. I'm going to pass turn, clear my cooldown on the beacon. Alright, I'm going to restart my cycle with the precision strike. That was his first vial, mana vial onto the archer. I've used 2 health vials. And a smoke bomb. He goes for a repeating shot again on my knight. Decent damage. Priest's turn. Pair of might. Mana vial to the priest. That's my last vial. Oh, he hits that stun. Rude, but well played. Sudden death in 2 minutes. Ah. Really feel like Womb Rob isn't doing too much for me, but he is keeping my priest healthy despite the repeated assault of Garen. So I can't be too upset with the guy. He cast Explosion. Oh shit. Chat, that's no good for me, aka your boy, aka me. Oh, and Womb Rob is so slow that he jumped me, it looks like. Oh no, I go right before him. I will have a chance to try to daze him, I guess, with my knight. So that's decent. Go for that. Smoke bomb. Okay. Since he stunned me, I must again restart my cycle. No, I probably shouldn't have attacked him because if he blocks it. Okay, cool. Blinding Winds, and it worked. The blind applied. He could remove it, yes, but then he's not using that turn for something else. Oh, cleanse. Cleansing gift. Nice. I forgot he is the full heal priest. Okay. Yeah. Nicely done. Easily remedied. Sudden death in 14 seconds. Mana vial out. Okay. Oh, I can either go for the days. But he goes before. It's fine. We're going for the days, folks. Didn't get it. Oh my gosh. How unfortunate for me. Does good damage. His sudden death now becomes active. So many things just happened there. Oh, I got a stun on his priest. Nice. Oh, he's going for the barrage. Oh my goodness. I do not like this. Sam I am. Gonna use a beacon. Not many other options. I don't have enough mana for another interception. I think he's got me, chat. My last stand triggered on both my priest and my archer. Oh wow. Days? No days? Can't buy a days? Oh my goodness, chat. All right, let's see. Probably a holy beacon, nice. Yeah. Sudden death. Oh, chat, I think he's got me. I hate to say it, but I think it's true. Rapid shot gonna kill my whole team. No, not quite. Wow. Thank you. Last stand. I'm waiting till the end of this shot clock, and then I'm going to cast repeating shot at his archer. Wish me luck, chat. Oh, so close to getting that kill. GG though. I think I lose. Yeah. GG. Max. I will forfeit because this is over. But that was well played. Oh, that was a fun one though, chat. Damn. Good game, Max Garen. Oh, I gotta say it in the Discord. Chat. Oh, because if the winner says it first, the loser looks rude. That's the unwritten rule of Gen Chat GGs. I didn't make this up. This is something I'm saying from observation of other people's behavior. Thank you, Elite. I thought I played pretty well too. No, I thought it was a good game. Honestly, I have no regrets about that game. I enjoyed it, and now I get to vote on the finals, which is going to be Max Garen versus what's going on over here, guys. I'll just open it up and see if it... Oh no, Shockville already won. I see that in my side screen. So Max Garen versus Shockvello is our final match. I have rewards to claim. Remind me what my rewards are. $5, nice. Nice. I think that's half my buy-in back or so. Maybe my buy-in back, exactly. We're around there. So, I'm happy to get it. And hey, wait. Oh, I got my own Weekend Warrior qualifier. Oh, that's very nice. Those are hard to come by for me, chat. What are the Weekend Warriors this weekend? I remember one of them was kind of weird. Let me pull up the calendar. Alright, so we got level 16 to 20, max team score 750, so average hero stat score is 250. And then 7 to 10 melee mosh pit for the Revengers. That'll be pretty lit. That one's a pretty fun one to play in, I think. Sunday morning Weekend Warrior is level 7 to 10. That's it. And the Revengers is 7 to 10 must use Seer. Alright, so some pretty good ones coming up. What is it? 8:08. We have 7 minutes to game time, chat. 6.5. What shall we discuss? Twitter. Family. Welcome. Twitter's telling me I got like 185 concurrent viewers right now, and I don't know if I believe that, you know? But it's the first time it's ever said that. It has given me lower numbers, so I don't know why it would lie to me now. But welcome. If you're watching on Twitter, it's good to have you. And of course, my YouTube audience, DFK Elite, Beave, Karmas, Be Easy, everyone else. Good to have you all here too. Oh, I can hear the smoke alarm going off in one of my neighbor's apartments, chat. I hope you can't. It is faint for me. Yeah. Changes. If you want to know a lot about the balance patch changes that just happened today, I reviewed them, my first impressions, in a video earlier today. You can find it in my like the live section of my channel on YouTube, and it'll be the video just below this video will be the patch note first impressions. Go check them out. It was a pretty cool patch, I thought, all things. DFK Elite in chat saying that the different tournament variations should have different colors, and like I agree, at least insofar as like level, you know, or if you can assign 2 colors, then I would want one for level and then like one for if there's a portal restriction. But if you can just have one color coding in Google Calendar, like having one for each of the different level categories would make it so much easier to see what's going on at a glance for a given week. So I do agree with you on that, Elite. And if you're in the audience and you're wondering what he's talking about, there is an official Google Calendar that you can like add to your Google Calendar that shows when all of the upcoming tournaments are, and they update it. And so it's something you can look at outside the game that shows it in calendar format. Very nice for planning. Oh, DFK is correcting me, and it makes the story even funnier. Or DFK Elite is correcting me, and it makes the story even funnier. They were supposed to be different colors on the calendar. Bolon thought they were, and that was just an incorrect thought by Bolon. Oh, what in the DFK? Sir Worm asking a pointed question. Will the celebration of Easter significantly impact PvP participation this weekend? So much so that Weekend Warriors and Revengers don't fill. And I can tell you, as someone with no plans this weekend, I hope they get right to 8, baby. Give me all the chances I need to get one of those prizes. I am cool with that. But I think it's a valid question. We'll see. I mean, I don't know. Not everyone celebrates Easter, and I know a lot of people in the world do, but you know, we do have players from locations where that's not like the most Christianity is not the most dominant religion. So I don't know. We'll see. It's an interesting question. I don't have a good answer I can tell you it's not going to stop me, and the question is, will it stop other people? Like, I do think, you know, for next season, one thing I'd like to see is like weekly themes, you know, like, all right, this week we're gonna have a theme of like, I don't know, whatever theme they come up with, berserkers, or it'll be the Crystal Veil heroes, and it's like berserkers and seers are the two like required classes in a bunch of the tournaments, you know. So that way it's a little bit, you kind of have like a, I don't know, it kind of just makes things easier to comprehend week by week if there's like the kind of theme rotation like that. I think would be cool. And I think it's something they could get really creative with, because I've said a really general idea about, you know, a theme could be literally almost anything. But I just think that would give it some coherency that I think a lot of players are, you know, some of their complaints I think demonstrate that they feel there's no coherency to it. You know, it's complaints about, oh, why do we have this tournament or that tournament, or why is it always these kinds of tournaments when I can't play? And yeah, maybe just some theming or some, you know, just a bit more structure to what the restrictions are in each given week, and like kind of making them work together, like you do for the Revengers and the Weekend Warriors, how they generally have the same level thing, but kind of like expand that concept more. Like maybe, yeah, there's like level 20s matches every Thursday and Tuesday, but then also there's the kind of weekly themed ones that where you got like Must Use Seer, level 7 to 10, you know? So that's kind of where my head's at there. You have some regular ones that are at like the kind of unrestricted level, so that, like, your top people always have something to play that they can plan around, and then the more themed, kind of get everyone else involved ones have rotating themes, and they're kind of published maybe a week, 2 weeks in advance. People can plan, ooh, I'm good at that theme, I'm gonna crush that one, yeah, I gotta level this guy for that, yeah, you know. That's kind of what I'm thinking there. Chat. 30 seconds left till game time. GT. That's what we call it. I didn't vote, but it's too late for me now because I can't evaluate. I don't know. The Rags of the Nameless looks so cool that I can't really think about anything else in evaluating these teams. There, I said it. That's what's on my mind, chat. Let's check it out here. Getting into the final match of today's daily skirmish. Shock Velo on the right, Max Guerin on the left. Max, the person who took me down just now in the semifinals. Shock caught him in round 1, and I think part of round 2. So, two teams with which we are familiar going up here. Shock opened up with a Hunter's Mark, striking all 3 of Max Guerin's heroes with a 70 damage debuff each turn, or, you know, just damage at the start of each turn, taking 70. Will we see him go for the double, put it up to 120? Holy Wrath out of Shock's Priest hits Max's Archer, going in for the kill on this middle guy with the lowest health. The reason I didn't do this, chat, is because I knew he'd nuff. Maybe I should have just gone for the Warrior, but the Warrior was so fast I knew I wouldn't be able to get a kill before the nuff. And we'll see how Shock handles that here. Could be a lesson for me. Sharpshooter channeling the middle Archer again. So yeah, this was the alternative. This is exactly the alternative strategy I was thinking of doing. He does have 2 archers, of course, so that may change the math quite a bit. But with a Warrior, I feel like that's kind of the best hero to punish a healer frontline that Shock Velos has here. So kind of an interesting duality there in this matchup. Nuff out of the Warrior immediately. They're now moving all of the damage from the Archer to the Warrior. This is Shock's Archer. Ooh, drops Poison Blade. Didn't break the barrier, not going to get the poison. Hunter's Mark, though, doing its damage underneath the barrier because it was applied before the barriers went up. Cleansing Gift brings Max Guerin's Archer much closer to full health, and with the barrier on top, it's looking good to go. And with how barriers work, and physical damage mitigation, is that damage to a barrier does not count as physical damage, so it doesn't get mitigated. So the full amount of damage to the barrier, that 144 that archer had, like the archer absorbed that, and then the rest of the damage, once that 144 was taken, went through to the warrior, which just barely went through his barrier and then did a little bit of damage on top. That's what we just saw there. Meanwhile, ooh, yeah, okay, so Max is channeling that barrage. Very, very scary seeing a good barrage archer just casting it. It's frightening. Rapid shot, getting the crit on the warrior. No daze, and totally missing Garen's archer. But Shockfellow does now have the repeating shot set up for his next turn with that beautiful Rags of the Nameless archer. I think someone knocked on my door just now, chat. I gotta check this out. Oh, no, that's just my upstairs neighbors hammering away. Sorry about that, chat. I hope you can't hear it, but it's pretty freaking loud. Anywho, critical aim from Max Garen's warrior. He has done good damage here to Shock's archers. Shock looks like he used that repeating shot. No, he got exhausted by something else, because rapid shot still has 2 turns. So I guess Max used an exhaust and it hit. It didn't hit against me. I remember him using it, so that makes sense. Interrupting the combo, and now with all of that damage done from the rapid shot, Max is in a good spot here. Or from his barrage, I mean. Max is in a good spot here though to set up his rapid repeating combo. Yeah, you can hear it. I mean, I'm not crazy. Thanks, Worm. Jeez, don't they know? Don't these guys know what time it is? Unreal. Unreal. Holy beacon out of Max's priest. Guys, I mean, on that note, I am moving to a place where that won't happen. Like, literally in 2 weeks. Anyway, rapid shot. As predicted, big crit there to Shock's rear archer and putting damage onto the middle archer, who is exhausted still. Shock, now, it's his back archer's turn. No, like I've heard him hammering away up there before. It's never been like this before, though. Like, so they got someone new up there who is just banging. As we do see Shock use a health vial protecting the back archer, as Max has 2 turns here, one with the warrior and one with his priest. Explosion channels the warrior. Can't see who he's targeting in the battle log, so I won't open him. Now it's the priest's turn. Could go for the stun. Oof. Dangerous. Dangerous. Oh, cleansing gift though on the warrior, getting it up close to full health. I don't know if he had anything to cleanse, but that is the primary heal that Max is using. Shock now using his exhausted turn to pass, gets his archer back into the swing of things on the time bar. His back archer up. Starts channeling that sharpshooter, targeting onto the archer in the middle. Nuff is down, and with him channeling explosion, no opportunity to put it up before the sharpshooter goes off. Ooh, but we do have a repeating shot available here. 546 health on that archer for Shockfellow in the middle. Oh, he goes for the back archer instead. Max going for the damage on the back archer with the repeating shot still. So his archer's exhausted now. Shock is channeling, targeting this guy. Okay, but he did use a heal, using that damage turn to heal. So Max buying some time with the repeating shot. Oh, and the explosion. Wow. Fat damage. If not for that heal, Shockfellow's archer would have fallen. I understand now. The critical aim with the explosion combination. The bazooka, but on a warrior. And the priest finishing it off. Really well played by Max. What a play there. Wow. It looks so beautiful. Oh my god, against this squishy team, Shock is in velo right now. Oh, holy wrath from his priest, trying to get this archer into kill range. Can he do it? Raw repeating shot has been nerfed, and he doesn't have the combo up anymore. Ooh, rapid shot with the double miss, only 1 damage into Max's priest. Wow, Max looking very clean here in the final match against Shock. Puts up his divine barrier, has still 9 stone remaining. Whirlwind and rapid onslaught available for his warrior. Goes with the nuff. So boom, once again, physical damage. Divine barrier plus nuff is actually really quite nice, because you can like put some of the damage onto the mid archer with the barrier as like a way to prevent some of it at least from getting onto the warrior, kind of mitigate the threat you put him in one big burst. Shock uses his exhausted turn with the, or sorry, Max uses his exhausted turn with the archer to pass a mana vial to his priest. Shock has 1 archer turn before Max gets a priest and an archer in response. Hunter's Mark again against the barrier. Shock, it's not, they're gonna resist it 100% of the time. There is 0 RNG against that barrier with those status effects aside from exhaust and taunt. Alright, a list of 2. It is exclusive to my knowledge that will pierce barriers. Heal over time, doing overheal now onto Max's archer. Max in a pretty good looking position here. Rapid shot goes out, crits Shock's archer. Both of his heroes sitting just above half health for the priest and just below for the archer. That warrior critical aim explosion combo was so cool. Watching it hit for 536 on that target. Oh boy, chat, that was wild. That was insanity. Great build here by Max. Gladiator strike, setting himself up. Big 214 damage even with that. Even with the nerf today. Told you it was tiny. It's fine tuning. It's fine tuning. But yeah, 214 damage with that Excalibur and the damage to the barrier. Shock using a mana vial again onto the priest. As Max's priest gets a self cleanse, I didn't see what got removed. You don't know what she got till it's gone. Am I right, chat? Am I right? Uses a basic attack, keeping the pressure up. Focus target is now that priest. Sudden death not for another 12 minutes, 45 seconds, because this is the finals. And so it is pushed back quite a ways. Repeating shot. Ooh, with the priest getting a block. Max going full aggro there. Shock does have a turn here, but I think he's used 2 or 3 vials already, so I don't know if he has one available here. We're going to find out though. He's using the time. Not that it matters. He's probably just thinking about his move. Swaps positions, protecting the priest from the warrior, but now exposing this archer to the combo rapid onslaught. Does Max Garen just punish this with a big hit? No, uses the whirlwind. Oh my goodness. I think I respect he's got a great team here, but like damn, really honing in on that priest kill. Can't get it with his priest right now, so Shock will have a chance to heal. Unless like the archer's turn is hidden somewhere here that I'm not seeing. Basic attack. Ooh, not quite enough. 132 health remaining. And yeah, Max's archer is still exhausted, so I think its first turn is actually way back here. After he has a few chances to heal. I don't know. I respect it though. Oh, and Max doesn't really have any mana left on the archer. It's something I'm just now noticing. He does still have 6 stone remaining though. So can use 2 more vials, health or mana. And there one is onto the archer. So down to 3 stone left on Max's side. Shock down a hero, priest at half health, but he is grinding it out, trying to get a, counter kill. Heals his priest up, back up near full health for both his archer and his priest. Rags of the Nameless still look really freaking cool on that archer. Multi-shot. Low on mana here. 42 left for this archer. I don't think it can do a full rapid repeating combo. Might just multi-shot focus down at this point. Barrier out from Max Garen, putting the barrier on the priest and making it larger on the other 2 heroes. Shockfellow's Archer now up. Only 42 mana left in its tank. And with these big barriers, pretty difficult to anticipate any days from a rapid shot. Goes for a multi-shot once again. Big crit, doing a lot of damage to the Archer's barrier, but not quite breaking it. Still 23 health left on Max Garen's Archer's barrier. Say that 5 times fast, chat, as Shockfellow decides what to do with his Priest. Passes turn. Sudden death not for another 10 minutes, basically. I bet we see Max give his... I don't know what he does, honestly. Might just, it's hard to say. Hard to say. Nothing to heal. Basic attack. Yeah, that makes sense. Focusing down the Archer because it's the one in front. It's the one his other 2 heroes can hit. Max's Archer now up. He has plenty of mana. Also could drop a Death Mark and set up a really nice rapid repeating combo with that. Or a Precision Strike to be really, really mana conscious, which would also be really good here. Does go for the rapid. 236 damage to the Priest. Little over 180 to the Archer, I thought. Maybe a little less. 130 to the Archer, it looks like. Nuff out of Max's Warrior, using his last bits of mana to defend the Archer, who is so strong but so squishy with 771 health. Shock uses a Holy Circle, both his Archer and Priest sitting at about 80-ish%, I'd say. Rapid shot comes out, crits onto the barrier for the Warrior and the Priest, but none of the barriers breaking. Just 38 left on Max's Warrior. Max looking frankly dominant here as he uses his last mana vial to load up his Priest going into the end of this game. Has a repeating shot combo available. Does he use it? Yes, he does. Goes for the Priest. 556 health. Leaving Shockfellow's Priest at 412 HP remaining. Can't follow up with his Warrior. Oh man, like, I feel like if you do that to the Archer instead, you get that kill. I don't know. It's so tough to say though, because the Archer probably has really decent evasion. I don't know, chat. Oh, and the Archer also is like kind of, I don't know. It's hard to say what to do because Archer's out of mana, so its attacks are like pea shooters. Basically, watch this. 43 damage, chat. He's looking fire. 7.5 minutes left till sudden death, so he's got no hope of the crowd coming in to save him anytime soon. As Shock uses a Holy Beacon onto the Priest, getting low on mana, 50 HP remaining on his Priest. Of course, remember, Max's Archer is also out of mana. I don't believe it has enough to cast even the Precision Strike. But Max is now using his Priest to basic attack, so he can just kind of work things down slowly. And I think he's going to eke out this win, as Shock does not have the means to do significant damage. Like Max can out-heal just about anything Shock's going to do. And I think that's Shock's last mana vial used onto his Priest. Could use the Holy Wrath, of course, but with no combination from the Archer, it's just difficult to imagine that even working out. Basic attack blocked for 89. See, the Warrior, meanwhile, its basic attacks at no mana, right? Like, that would have done, like, 150 damage base-ish at an 89 block like that. So, he's going to just work through this. Archer is how I feel this game is going to end. Chatterino. Well, Brown Goose, thank you for confirming that the Twitter chat works however long ago you did that. I just saw that message. Oh, and Trey Rail. Oh my god, thank you. You did that too. You guys rule. Appreciate y'all. Chat. Max has got the heals here. And he doesn't need them because his team's full health. As stated, Shock can't do any damage anymore. As sexy as the rags of the Nameless are on this Archer, it's not sexy enough to win this game, I don't think. 5.5 minutes left till sudden death. Basic attack from the archer. Shock is at least recognizing this, trying to get as close to sudden death as he can by using these turn timers. I think a past turn gets Max Garen a jump over Shock's Priest, but it might be just below. Oh, he goes for the basic attack though. Instead, 48 damage. Double second life? Okay. Yeah, but it's still 5 minutes till that, and the warriors just going to be... that one attack does more damage than Shock's team combined. So I just... The attrition game heavily favors Max here. So even though he has double second life, I mean... Oh, Max doesn't have to spend any mana. And we still got... Yeah, just over 5 minutes. Just under 5 minutes, I mean. See, like, boom, 177. Alright, you see what I'm saying? Shock has to spend his mana. Oh, and the Priest Toxic just applied. The Priest Toxic just applied, chat. The Priest Toxic just applied. Wait, Shock, yeah, that's double second. But not on the Priest, okay. So he has him up there as a meat shield, basically. But hey, good thing about second life, that Toxic is going to fall off when it dies. Oh, and we still have a death mark here. I wonder when Max is saving that one for. Maybe after it resurrects? Interesting. I don't know. I wonder what the thought process is. I wonder. Could be so many things. It's hard to guess. Shock. Does he use a heal even, or does he let it take the first second life? That's kind of a good question. 3.5 minutes still till sudden death. Holy Circle does heal. But Max has been able to basic attack this entire time. So even when sudden death happens, he could just start using his mana then. And he's already gotten to the point where he has a lead over Shock in mana that he didn't have before. We still have 3 minutes left till sudden death even begins. 2 very well played compositions. Max getting that kill beautifully in this game. $80 on that one. Doing work. Oh, blocked for 78. Okay, see, this archer is still getting mad blocks. I think, though, only 21 strength on it. Very impressive work. RNGesus, basic attack, though, 105. And the priest should be able to, or the poison even, might be able to just take it down for the first of its second lives. There it is, priest does it. And we're back. 327 health. Back on the clock. 2 minutes, 20 seconds left till sudden death begins. Shock's priest killing time. He does have 1 stack of atrophy. Max has no stacks of atrophy. Shock playing it fast and loose here though. Got another stack of atrophy there, now at 2%. And he switched the archer to the back, protecting it. Oh, Max still trying to focus the archer down with his own archer. I don't know. I say just focus the priest, but maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm an imbecile. Oh, he does have the priest to back it up. And then the warrior kind of putting the pressure on the priest for the HP and the healing. Okay. Yeah, Max, I guess that's fair. And kaboom. Does he get another atrophy? No. One minute left till sudden death. So we got one of those second lives out of the archer. Shock realized that he was getting worn down in mana. Stopped kind of using it. Used the swap positions to extend the battle some more. Hoping for tomatoes to help carry the day. Though. Chat. Basic attack from the archer. Crit could be devastating. 95 damage. 69 HP remaining on Shock's archer. Nice. Do we see Shock use some of his precious mana here to save it, as we have sudden death 27 seconds away? Chat, this stream is sponsored by Cadbury Mini Eggs. Cadbury, taste the eggs. Get pet eggs at DFK today. Anyway, no sponsorship actually. I just love these eggs. Shock did use a heal there, Bacon, on the Archer. So now it is going to be protected in the back there for quite a while. Max is still using his Priest and Archer to try to focus it down, but with just the two of them and this healing over time, they're going to be making really, really, really slow progress. Yeah, whereas I think, you know, just kind of focusing on the one that they can all three hit makes more sense. And if you force him to put his Priest back again, he's just going to bring this guy forward faster, where you can finish out those second lives. But I don't know. I don't know, chat. That's just what I'm thinking. Basic attack, because that's all it can do. He's up to 6% atrophy, taken more as sudden death begins. So the atrophy, Shock will be taking 6% more damage from the sudden death and all other sources, but specifically in respect to sudden death, it gives Max a slight advantage because he'll be taking less damage from that effect. And I mean, he still does have this death mark. I really wonder what he's saving it for. Basic attack 102, still chipping away at Shock's Archer. Well, 75 from the Priest. So now he's going to get sudden death. Ooh, 49. So the Archer for Shock left with 83 HP remaining and a hidden life, as the Warrior basic attack 150, 161. 151 rum. Warrior basic attack, leaving the Priest for Shock Velo at 560. Does he use another beacon onto the Archer at this point? Oh, uses it indeed on the Archer. Now 2 healing over time effects. Total of 192 between them. So it's about offsetting completely the damage from Max's two ranged heroes, the Priest and the Archer. And with sudden death now here, his Priest has got to get some heals in, or he might, you know, accidentally suffer a cheeky loss. Basic attack from the Archer, focusing now down on Max's Priest. Sudden death triggering once again. We are not quite... Ooh, yeah, Warriors at triple digits. Archers are not quite there. I think Shock's Archer got hit for precisely 99. Basic attack that Max just drops on Shock's Priest from his Archer is now Max's Priest's turn. Shock's Priest is out of mana completely, as Max drops a Holy Circle. His team is looking alright, folks. Team is looking alright. Alright. Shock. He's got enough for maybe a cleansing gift. Basic attacks. Focusing on to Max's Priest. Max still has some mana for at least a Holy Beacon. Shock's Archer is up. Who's he gonna basic attack? He's waiting out this clock. Oh, looks like he's taking another stack of atrophy as well. He is... Nope, didn't... Actually, maybe not. Maybe he did not. Just latency there, it appears. Okay. Warrior gonna finish off the Priest. Here, 169, just enough. Now, it's 3 against 1 with the second life. This is the moment where Max was saving the death mark. And of course, after all of that patience, it does not apply when he uses it. Does get some good damage, though, onto Shock's Archer, as this game is likely in the bag here. Shock gets 1 turn to kill the time. And kill it he will. Basic attacks the priest. It's unfortunate block as one of his holy beacon heals over time now falls off. Oops, sorry about that, chat. And only one 96 HP really left in his buff there. Warrior doing big damage. Now the archer and the priest going to follow up. And that's going to be the end of this one life. One more life will remain. But of course he'll come back exhausted. Shock still using the cleansing gift on the warrior, recognizing the threat of some sudden deaths. Shock's archer's got 179 HP left. And a second life, of course. Yo, a big crit 109 onto the warrior. Sudden death triggers. It's gonna come. Oh yeah, just 2 overkill onto Shock's archer there. Sudden death or second life triggers. And Max Garen has 3 turns in a row to begin burning through this last 327 health. 57 damage by the archer with a block by Shock. Blocked by Shock. And Shock recognizing defeat at his... Oh, no. Sudden death just actually killed it. There was no forfeit there. I apologize. Sorry, Shock. Back to registry. So the winner of tonight's daily skirmish is Max Garen. Guy who knocked me in the semifinals. That doesn't feel bad, man. That feels pretty good. You know, I had a close game with him. Hell yeah. Good game, Fex. Really fun playing you. That was a great one. Yeah, Max, really good playing you, of course. And Shock, Mega, Goldeneye, All, Bert, Nick, Brian the Lion. Really well played. And I hope everyone has a good night. It's been fun streaming this to you all. Whether you're watching on YouTube or Twitter, be sure to, like, follow, subscribe, tell your friends. Yeah, and get everyone involved in the Sticks Intern streaming train. Get everyone out here and watching DFK, because this stuff's pretty good, pretty high level competitive play, pretty fun stuff. And I will see you later, everyone. And yeah, that's just about all I got. Peace.
He's been compared to Tony Romo, Joe Rogan. Some say he's the best commentator in the game.
Welcome to the weekly reset.